need to hear this story.
In the heart of the bustling city, there existed a dark corner, a place where the shadows seemed thicker, and the echoes of footsteps grew fainter as midnight approached. Most people hurriedly passed through it during the daylight hours, oblivious to the eerie aura that shrouded the place. One fateful night, Vanessa found herself walking home from work, the city streets devoid of the usual rush hour crowds. Her colleagues had offered her a ride, but she declined, confident in the city's safety net of CCTV cameras that watched over its every nook and cranny. As Vanessa ventured closer to the notorious dark corner, an unsettling feeling began to gnaw at her. She quickened her pace, trying to shake off the unease that gripped her. But then, amidst the silence, a haunting whistle sliced through the air, as if calling her name. Startled, Vanessa halted in her tracks and peered around. The whistle came again, more urgent this time, seemingly from the shadows, just beyond the reach of the nearest streetlight. Curiosity overcame her caution, and she hesitantly retraced her steps towards the dark corner. A cold shiver ran down her spine as she ventured further into the ominous space, straining her eyes to pierce the inky blackness. Just as she drew near the source of the sound, something unseen latched onto her wrist with a vice-like grip, yanking her into the abyss beyond the feeble reach of the city's surveillance. In that forsaken corner, where the CCTV had no dominion, only the chilling silence prevailed. The following morning, when the sun cast its first rays over the city, Vanessa was nowhere to be found. The only remnants of her presence were crimson stains on the cold, unfeeling concrete, blood that told a haunting tale of a night swallowed by darkness. In the weeks that followed Vanessa's mysterious disappearance, the dark corner of the city became an even more ominous place. Fear rippled through the community, and tales of the eerie whistle and the malevolent force lurking within the shadows spread like wildfire. Despite the unsettling stories, many still dared to traverse the dark corner, driven by necessity, or perhaps a morbid curiosity. Among them was Marcus, a young man who had no choice but to take the same route to his late-night job. One moonless night, Marcus found himself reluctantly stepping into the infamous dark corner, his every sense heightened. As he walked, he couldn't shake the feeling that unseen eyes were watching him, waiting for the right moment to strike. His heart raced, and he quickened his pace, desperate to escape the chilling atmosphere. Then, just as he thought he might make it through unscathed, the dreaded whistle pierced the silence. Panic surged through him, and he halted in his tracks, scanning the darkness for any signs of danger. The eerie sound continued, growing more insistent by the second. It echoed around him, making it impossible to determine its source. Desperation consumed him, and against his better judgment, he called out, "Who's there?" No response came, but the whistle persisted, now seeming to encircle him. Suddenly, something cold and clammy brushed against his leg. He recoiled in terror, stumbling backward. That's when he saw it. The faint outline of a grotesque, elongated hand reaching out from the shadows. Before Marcus could react, the grotesque hand lunged at him, its fingers closing around his ankle like a vice. He screamed in agony as unseen forces pulled him into